What exactly is the correspondence problem? At its core, the problem deals with how our perceptions, beliefs, and representations correspond to the real world. In other words, how do we know that what we think matches up with what actually exists? To get a sense of why this matters, imagine you're holding a book. Your brain takes in sensory input, the weight, the texture of the pages, the printed words, and somehow constructs the idea of a book in your mind. But how do you know that the mental image of the book truly corresponds to the external reality? More broadly, how do we verify that our understanding of the world is accurate? Is it enough to rely on sensory perception? And what happens when our perceptions deceive us, as in the case of optical illusions or dreams? This is the heart of the correspondence problem. One of the most famous thought experiments related to the correspondence problem is the brain in a vat scenario. If a brain were suspended in a vat and fed electrical impulses identical to those it would receive in a real environment, could it ever distinguish between reality and illusion? This question, explored in various forms from Descartes' evil demon hypothesis to modern interpretations like the Matrix, forces us to confront the limits of our ability to verify correspondence between perception and reality. So, where does this leave us? Is perfect correspondence even possible? Some philosophers, like pragmatists, suggest that truth is not about perfect correspondence, but about what works, what helps us predict and navigate the world successfully. Others argue that correspondence remains the foundation of truth, but acknowledge that our access to it may always be limited. Regardless of where one stands, the correspondence problem challenges us to think critically about the nature of truth, knowledge, and perception. It forces us to ask whether we can ever truly know the world as it is, or whether we are forever trapped within the limits of our own representations.